In a world where betrayal and infidelity looms large, what if there is a way to punish those who dare to violate the sacred bond of marriage? This is the tale of Magun, Thunderbolt, translated in English as Do Not Climb. An ancient charm once glorified for protecting love but feared for its deadly grip. Join us as we uncover the anti-adultery device used in coping infidelity among the Yoruba of the western part of Nigeria. A charm that even today is remembered for its terrifying consequences. Long time ago, in the heart of Yoruba land, before the civilized rule of modern society, there existed a powerful charm that struck fear into the hearts of men and women. It was known as Magun, Do Not Climb, a mystical barrier set to protect the sacred bond of marriage and love. The tale of Magun began in the ancient city of Oyo-Ile, where kings ruled with wisdom and the people feared the duties that guide the heart, sky and sea. In this great city, there lived a skilled blacksmith, Babatunde. Babatunde was known not only for his mastery of iron, but also for the beauty of his wife, Adesua, whose grace captured the heart of all who saw her. Together, they were the envy of Oyo, and for many years, they lived in harmony. But as the year passed, whispers began to circle in the market square and palace court. Adesua's beauty is said to be too radiant to belong to just one man. There are some who even claimed that other men desired her. And even more dangerously, that Adesua's loyalty might be swayed by the charm of those admirers. Though Adesua remained unshaken by the rumors and tried to convince her husband not to worry about the rumors, as she has eyes for only him and will never betray his trust. But Babatunde wasn't always a man who is burdened by suspicions. In his youth, his love for Adesua was pure and unstained by fear. But as whisper filled the air, something inside him cracked. Each rumor, whether true or false, felt like a knife in his side. His nights became sleepless and haunted by the thought of losing her to another man. One evening, while walking in his forge, Babatunde sought counsel from an elder in the village, Baba Alao, a man known for his knowledge of ancient spiritual practice. "What can I do, Baba?" Babatunde asked. "How do I protect my honor and ensure that no man can steal away my wife's love?" Baba Alao, stroking his long grey beard, smiled knowingly. "There is a way, but it's not without consequences. The gods has given us a charm older than Oyo itself. It's called Magun. Once placed upon a woman, no other man may touch her without invoking the wealth of the gods. When a man tries to have an affair with a woman who has been laced with Magun, strange and often dangerous things can happen. This strange behavior could be that the man may start to somersault uncontrollable, bark like a dog, quack like a rooster, ask and drink water uncontrollable. He might even get stuck with the woman during sex. This strange behavior will occur repeatedly 3 times before the man dies suddenly. Although, if the man can get the antidote before displaying this strange behavior for the 3rd time, he may escape the deadly effect of Magun. With desperation clouding his judgment, Babatunde agreed to the elder's offer. That night, under the cover of darkness, Baba Alawo performed the sacred ritual, placing the invisible weight of Magun upon the instrument. The instrument of this potent charm was deceptively simple: a single stick of broomstick, one that has been filled with the spiritual power through incantation and the blessings of the gods. This broomstick, although ordinary to the eyes of the untrained, was no longer a mere cleaning tool. It has become a conduct for the power of Magun. Baba Alawo instructed Babatunde to place the broomstick on the path where his wife often passed. Babatunde placed the charm near the entrance of their home, a place she crossed daily without hesitation. The broomstick was laid across the room, just a single stack, barely noticeable among the dirt and grasses that covers the hearth. As dawn approached, Adesuwa, carrying on with her routine, unknowingly crossed over the broomstick. With that single step, she becomes bound by the Magun. The charm power was sealed upon her without her knowledge. From that day on, nothing seems amiss. Life continues as usual. Adesuwa goes about her daily life without sensing any change. The charm was invisible to the naked eyes, but lay dormant, waiting to be triggered by an unsuspecting man who dare to touch her and pay a terrible price. But one man, Adewale, was a well-traveled man, known for his charm and businesses. He had come to visit an old friend who had long warned him about a woman in the village, Adesuwa. She was known for her beauty, which had become the talk of the town. But her beauty had also brought trouble. Her husband, Babatunde, has grown so jealous, and the rumors of her affair are spread like wildfire. But despite these warnings, Adewale's curiosity got the better of him. Adesuwa's beauty was even more stunning in person. Her graceful walk, the way she smiled with her eyes, captivated Adewale instantly. His friends' warning echoed in his mind, but he shook them off, thinking it was just village gossip. After all, it was Adewale, the traveling merchant, who had never shied away from danger. Driven by his desire, Adewale made his advances, and to his surprise, Adesuwa responded warmly. She had her own way of enticing men, and she was no stranger to this encounter. Blinded by the moment, Adewale's heart raised as he stood at Adesuwa's door. Her beauty more enticing than the rumors had led him to believe. He hesitated for a moment, his friend's word echoed in his mind. But soon, his pride overcame his caution. "It's just village superstition," he murmured under his breath, dismissing the unseen danger that lay ahead. The two shared a secret moment of passion, hidden from the eyes of the world. Or so Adewale thought. Little did he know, something far greater than village gossip has been set in motion. As soon as Adewale had his way with Adesuwa, the hair around them grew heavy. Without warning, his entire body began to somersault in an unnatural manner. He was helpless. With each flip, his face contoured in agony, and on the final somersault, he crashed on the ground. A foam began to form around his mouth. Adesuwa, scared and confused by what was happening, ran out of the room, crying and shouting for help. The villagers, alerted by the noise, rushed to the scene and watched in horror. They were also confused by what had just happened. The elders gathered around, shaking their head in pity, understanding that the curse of Magun has been placed upon Adesuwa. The villagers looked on as Adewale's body lay on the ground, lifeless. His friend, who had tried to warn him, could do nothing but look on his sorrow and disbelief. There was no saving Adewale. His fate had been sealed the moment he touched Adesuwa. Adesuwa remained as beautiful as ever, but now no one dared to approach her, for her beauty had become the death sentence for any man who ignored the warnings. As more men fall victim to the wealth of Magun, the practice spread throughout the land. The beauty of Magun charm, according to those who believe in it, lay in its ability to remain invincible, unlike other protective spells that require amulet or symbol. Magun's strength remain in its ability to remain hidden. Neither the woman nor her suitors would know that a trap had been set. Husbands, driven by jealousy or a need for control, begin to place the charm on their wives. The fear of infidelity become a powerful motivator, and soon every man with a beautiful or desired wife sought the service of elders and spiritualists who could help them with the charm of Magun. The charm became not just a tool of protection, but also a weapon of control. It was believed that once the Magun was placed, the wife would remain loyal, not by her choice, but because no other man could dare to touch her. If a man was foolish enough to attempt it, the consequences were there, often fatal. It was said that the gods themselves watched over the woman from the moment she caught that enchanted broomstick, guarding her body against any outside touch. Over time, Magun became intertwined with the very fabric of Yoruba life. It was a symbol of husband's power, but also his insecurity. While some saw it as a necessary tool to protect their sacred bond of marriage, others began to see its darker side, the way it preyed on fear, jealousy, and distrust. However, Magun was not without its danger for the women as well. The charm, if left active for too long, could turn its power against her. If no man attempt to break the charm, and if the husband who placed it failed to remove it in time, the woman herself might suffer. Just like the story of Ireti, a woman whose beauty was unmatched, her grace attracted the attention of many. Yet, she was a devoted wife, faithful to her husband, who was consumed by jealousy. Fearful of losing her to another man, Ireti's husband secretly placed the powerful charm Magun upon her. But fate is often cruel. Before it could leave the course or even tell her of its presence, Ireti's husband died in a tragic hunting accident. Struck down by a red beast, he perished in the forest, leaving Ireti a widow, unaware of the dark magic that clung onto her like a shadow. Ireti remained a faithful widow. She never sought the attention of other men. Instead, she dedicated her life to caring for her children and honoring the memory of her husband. As days passed, Ireti would complain of constant stomach ache and headache, which grew worse with each passing day, and a weight that pressed down on her soul, heavier than the grief she carried for her husband. As the day passed, Ireti grew weaker. Her once strong body became fragile, her skin paler, her eyes lost their sparks. At first, the villagers thought it was the natural toll of widowhood and years of hard labor. But as her condition worsened, they knew something was terribly wrong. The elders soon discovered the cause, and when they finally revealed the truth, her heart sank. The very cause meant to protect her from infidelity is now destroying her from within. For Magun, when left unchecked, seek balance. The same charm that could kill an outsider could also bring death to the one carrying it. In desperation, the villagers sought out Baba Lao, the elder who knew the secret of Magun. After many rituals, he was able to lift the curse from Ireti. But the lesson was clear to all who witnessed that day. Magun was not a charm to be used lightly, nor was it something to be played with. Its power was huge, and its consequences could go much further than anyone intended. Even the innocent like Ireti could fall victim to its deadly grip if left unchecked. Magun became more than just a tool for preventing infidelity. It becomes a symbol of the danger of mistrust, jealousy, and control. As the people of Oyo grew wiser, they begin to understand that true love and loyalty could not be commanded through charm and curse, but through communication, respect, and trust. The tale of Magun offers a complex lesson that resonates even today. In a world where trust and loyalty are the cornerstones of healthy relationships, Magun was a reflection of a time when fear, control, and punishment were used to protect what should have been preserved through love and respect. However, just as this charm represents an unjust form of control, it also reminds us of the destructive impact of betrayal. Infidelity breaks the sacred trust that binds two people together, leaving wounds that can last a lifetime. In every relationship, commitment and honesty are vital. Betraying the trust not only harms the person being cheated on, but can also unravel families, communities, and life. Yet, the answer to infidelity is not to use fear or violence to control another person. Instead, we must seek open communication, understanding, and mutual respect. Magun is a reminder of both the danger of control and consequences of betrayal. In today's world, we should condemn infidelity just as strongly as we reject any form of oppression in relationships. To build something lasting, both partners must honor the commitment they have made, because loyalty cannot be enforced through punishment, and trust, once broken, is difficult to restore. True relationships flourish through shared values, honesty, and respect, not through fear or control, nor through deceit and betrayal. True love, as the elders would say, cannot be secured through fear or control. For what is good is a charm that binds a woman if it destroys both the lover and the loved in the process. Thank you for watching. Till next time.